Hi, John.
That is correct.
So what happened? What happened?
Well, the Twins just traded one of their best pitching prospects, or who was perceived to be one of their best pitching prospects, for a very good pitcher from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, how good he is, we're going to kind of see, He was kind of bouncing between their rotation and their bullpen. He was a closer on the Dodgers during September last year. He is, I think if he'd have been a free agent this year, he would have probably been someplace around the Odorizzi, Michael Pineda level of pitchers. You could argue that he is, close to Barrios in terms of how good he is. So, they got another really good pitcher to do it. They parted ways with Brusdar Graterol, who was sort of their top pitching prospect. We saw him briefly as a reliever last year in September. He can throw 100 miles per hour. But news came out over Twins Fest weekend that they were no longer really considering him as a starting pitcher this year, that he was going to be moved to the bullpen. So that, therefore he's not really, a potential ace or anything. He's probably just going to be a 7th, 8th, 9th inning guy. And so they traded him for a Japanese pitcher who is under contract for 4 more years at a reasonable price, and is probably a good number 2 pitcher.
That sounds great. Then we need pitching, man.
I'm actually, it's actually he's not only a number 2 pitcher, he's also just an interesting fit because he's under contract for 4 more years. He's not very expensive. Almost all of his salary is based almost purely on incentives. His base incentive is $3 million per year, and he can make up to $13 million per year depending on how many starts he gets and how many innings he makes. And he's a very good pitcher. We're about to publish a story on TwinsDaily.com where Matthew Trueblood, who's sort of our pitching expert, completely breaks down all of the underlying numbers that are really encouraging about Maeda.
SportsIllustrated.com on this giant Mookie Betts, David Price, Graterol trade. Kenta Maeda gave the Dodgers an A+, gave the Red Sox a D, and gave the Twins a B. Your thoughts?
Yeah, the question becomes, listen, all offseason long we were talking about David Price as a possible trade target for the Twins. And conceivably they could have moved Graterol for David Price. And the question becomes, well, which one would you rather have? Well, Maeda's 31, Price is 34. Maeda has been a reliable number 2 pitcher for the last 4 years. He's also much, much cheaper. But the other one, but David Price the question is, but the other guy is David F. Price, you know?
Right.
But the question is he really still David F. Price? He's 34 years old. He had elbow problems all last year. That was the concern. He's under contract for 3 more years. Even if you got him even if they give you back some money in the contract, you're committing probably $20 to $25 million per year to this guy that you're not totally sure is going to be healthy for the next 3 years, or going to be the same David Price. And so I was thinking about it last night. I was like, I think I probably would rather have Maeda. And that's who they ended up getting. And that might have been the key to them actually pulling the trigger on this deal. Is they don't have to go all in on they're only going to get to go all in on a top end pitcher once in this window. Now we'll see if they actually do it, but they claim they would still like to go all in on a top end pitcher once. You'd want to have one that's healthy, and and it's not clear that Price is. So.
All right.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed to know. John, I'm telling you, man, I'm more excited about this baseball season than I've been in a very long time. So expect lots of oddly questioned texts from me, worded text, and a few P shots as well, just for you.
I am very excited, obviously, as well.
Yep.
It's spring training next week. I will be happy to give you guys any updates I can.